El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. Now, I got to admit something. I have never seen a single episode of Breaking Bad. Now, in a way, that's a good thing. That I have a fresh eyes, I have a fresh perspective on this movie. I'm not coming in as a Breaking Bad fan. I'm coming in as a newcomer, entering into this world. And here's my thoughts on this movie. I found the movie okay. And here's why. It's mainly because there's one big thing that I found the most jarring and the most distracting, and sometimes I'm losing where things is happening, all that, and that is the structure of this narrative. I wish this film was a more straightforward narrative where we start at one particular point and end at a particular point, because this movie is one of those films where we at this point where all hell is loose and show how we got there, and like, okay, cool, but then it just cuts back and forward to what it was and now where we are, and I was like, it felt jarring, and just I was getting lost how things were going and how things were fitting and how these things were connected to the main plot, which is Jesse Pinkman is trying to get out of the border so he can start a brand new life, and all these obstacles are blocking his way, and he's trying his hardest to cross the border and start a new life. And you're like, okay, cool, that's a straightforward story. It's like a road trip movie in a way. But those flashbacks or going back to see where things were just felt jarring for me. But the rest of it, I understand. I can see the quality that I have heard about Breaking Bad apply here with this movie. This movie has wonderful character-written dialogues, great written scenes, beautifully shot, all these things that I've been hearing about. There are some cameos from the show that I know about, that I have heard. There are certain actors in the show, kind of thing, and they're in it. So yeah, it's just the performances are great. I mean, it's all of those things where, like, that one thing that makes that suffers from making this movie a great movie into just an okay film, that kind of just, for me, suffers out through it, really.